Hey gents, today we're taking a look at Black Lapel, but I can't do an actual unboxing because I did one yesterday and then my video was corrupt, which is very frustrating. But today we're taking a look at Black Lapel, and one of the things I wanted to point out with this company is this is the shipping box here that the suit came in. And for comparison, this is the size that Indochino came in. So I thought that was, minor detail, but the Black Lapel suit comes much more folded up in Indochino. And the same goes for Oliver Wicks and Combatant Gentleman. They're all about this size. Now, if you saw my Suit Supply video, that box was huge. Suit Supply ships their stuff and they stuff the sleeves and it's never folded. It's a crazy box. You can check out my video, see how that one was opened up. But Black Lapel is the final puzzle piece into my made-to-measure suit roundup, and so I'm excited to get through this today. I'll show you the suit, we'll talk about my first impressions, and then we'll roll that right into my made-to-measure suit roundup, which is coming in February. That's what I'd say. Black Lapel came right from you guys, so if you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you. If you're not, please do, to learn about the best menswear on the internet. I'm always open to checking out new companies and brands, and thank you for suggesting this one because there's so many, the thing is there's so many made-to-measure suit companies and made-to-measure shirt companies out there. It's tough to take a look at all of them, but Black Lapel came up pretty consistently as one of the more popular ones. So right now I'm taking a look at Oliver Wicks, Combatant Gentleman, Indochino, Black Lapel, and I did look at Suit Supply as well, look at their made-to-measure offerings so I can compare those really well. Today we'll take a look just at Black Lapel and then we'll get into the others. First detail out of the box is it comes with a pretty nice garment bag. The Indochino and Oliver Wicks suits came with more of just like a dust bag, but this one has buttons, you could fold it up, a handle, and pretty nice for traveling. And so Black Lapel and Suit Supply had two of the best garment bags that came included in the suits. And here we go, we have the dark gray herringbone suit. This is a Super 110s wool, and I had it customized on the inside. You can see the JJS for my initials. I chose this dark royal purple for the inside. I have my slanted pockets here. This is what you're seeing a lot right now. This is very on trend, is to have this second pocket right here on the outside. And let's try it on and I'll see how it looks. Just out of the box, very first time I put it on, I can feel this incredible silhouette around my waist and my midsection, and that is because they had, when I put my measurements in, you go online, you measure yourself and you put it into their website, they had followed up twice in order to verify the measurements based on all of my other data. And so I actually sent back 2 versions of my measurements before they finally made my suit. That is something that Indochino did not do. Oliver Wicks did do that, and so it's nice to have them double checking. I do like also that there are functional buttonholes on the outside, and you can see that I was able to match the stitching to the interior of the jacket, a little royal purple on the outside. Really like that. But I think the jacket is a little bit too long. I'll have you guys weigh in on what do you think it looks like. I usually like to have it a little bit shorter, and I think that it's just a dramatic taper to go in from the waist like this and out. It doesn't go past my butt, and so maybe it's not too long, but I think that's a lot more of a personal preference and the way that you want your style to look. This is a Super 110s wool. It's not the softest, but it feels really good compared to the other made-to-measure suit companies. And the sleeves are just a little bit long. I'd probably bring these up about a ½ an inch or so. And the nice thing about Black Lapel as well is they give you up to $75 of tailoring credit. So if you do receive it, you don't necessarily need the jacket to be remade. You just need some minor alterations. You're able to submit those to them and they'll give you a credit back, and so that you're able to get absolutely the best suit from them. The pants really feel great. Just as an aside, this has some of the best material as part of the pockets, which is important for the feeling of quality. It's a minor detail, but I really like that. The pants came at the perfect length. I really like the rise on these. This is more of a tailored looking pant. I also didn't get belt loops into the pants, because when you have a custom suit and these pants are made specifically for you, you don't need to wear a belt. Especially for a tall guy like me, if you're wearing a belt on a custom suit, you're kind of breaking the silhouette and the illusion by having this strip of leather across the middle. There's also a tiny strip of rubber that goes around the waist on the inside of the pants, which helps to keep your pants up, and that is not something that was on the other ones. This is just something, I didn't even choose that as a customization of these pants. That was really nice. And then in the try-on video, you can see I have these buttons on the side, which allows me to tighten or loosen the pants without having a belt on there. You can also see in the video on the inside of the pants, I got buttons so that I would be able to use real suspenders in the future. I don't believe that was an option in the other made-to-measure companies, but I think that's a really neat feature of the Black Lapel pants. I really like the dark charcoal herringbone. It's very subtle. I'm not sure if you can really pick up on it in the video, but especially from a distance, looks like a very nice, just dark suit, and then you get up nice and close and you can see the herringbone stitching on there. There is some slight puckering on the sleeves over here. If you look very closely, this right shoulder of mine is slightly longer than my left. They do have an option to account for that on the website when you are customizing your suit online, so make sure that you get that accurate, because then you won't have this. It's very subtle but slightly lopsided on this jacket, and so you can see that, you know, if I move around a lot, but otherwise I think this fits really well. I also chose to do pick stitching along the slim lapel. That helps to add a little bit more of a customized look for the jacket, along with the buttonholes and everything else. Great overall pick from Black Lapel. After getting 3 of these made-to-measure suits, what it really comes down to is the accuracy of your measurements and the concierge or the customer service verifying those for you. And then once you do get your jacket, making sure you make any modifications and update your profile. Ultimately, what you would like to do with these companies is you get your measurements right, and then you can just order suit after suit and it'll come perfect every single time. So make sure that if you do get a jacket and it doesn't quite fit right, update your profile, email them, make sure you get things right, and then you can order with no problem in the future, and that is a good way to go. There you have it, gents. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this Black Lapel suit and any questions you have about the made-to-measure companies so that I can include that in my roundup. You guys have given great feedback so far, and I've been taking notes, and that is one of the reasons it's taking me so long to get these done, is I have lots of notes to cover in that video. So I'll let you know how it goes with the alterations. I'll get my sleeves adjusted. I'm not sure about the length. I'll have you guys weigh in on that. I also need to show my wife. She also helps me choose these things, and then I'll be able to either get the jacket remade or just go get some minor alterations to make this really, really stand out. Thank you for supporting the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, do all of that stuff. And until next time, gents, this is the Cavalier.